think what's important to acknowledge and recognize is the sheer work, dedication of my actual PFX team. Thanks, bro. And everything they do. That's all the people that are behind the scenes that you don't see, right? So actually, PFX is actually 9 prominent members and 12 members in total of staff, and they range from everything that you see, right? People that are dedicated to specific roles, etc., etc. And so it's not just me. There is a lot of people. So the people who do try and message or DM, a lot of the time you are not speaking to me. You're speaking to a member of my team. But yeah, I guess just appreciation to, and also to showcase to you lot how much it takes to operate and run a business at this scale, providing these sorts of services and products. It's not easy. And so credit to all my team as well, who put in that time, effort and energy to, yeah, I guess to get us where we need to get to. So shout out to all of them.
Do you think your business could run without you?
No, I don't. No, because obviously, number one, the P in PFX is for Priyash, and like I am the brand. Hey, cheers, brother, by the way. This is Jai, yeah? So yeah, Wes, grab this and then try this. It's hot. And so, no, because look, my job is to trade and invest, right? And so that's my job. And so if you remove me from the business, is there going to be anyone adequate enough or with the same skill set and experience of 14 years, coming up to 15 years in this industry, to take over the reins? Possible, but I don't think they would have the same, I guess, mindset as me, because it's not just trading, right? Think about everything else that I do outside of PFX and outside of what you guys see on social media. So could my business run without me? I don't think so, no.
If you lost everything today,
Yeah.
do you think you could get it all back from scratch?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. You are how you are and you're built as you're built. And your journey is your journey, and the journey that I took, I believe I could replicate. Yeah, you know what's great? There was a question that came about quite a while ago, and it was, what one thing would you tell your younger self, right, when you were younger? And do you know what I said? I said that I would tell him to do the exact same thing that I did now, right? Everything that I'd done to get to this moment, this point here, having my Karak Chai with you. Do it all again, right? No regrets, lessons, learnings, blessings, achievements, losses, successes, ups and downs. Do it all again, because you wouldn't be who you are unless you've gone through that journey. And by the way, Wes, I'm gonna post the picture of me and you at Team PFX in the house. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I could quite comfortably do it again if I lost everything, yeah.
What's the difference between being rich and being free?
That's a great question. What's the difference between being rich and being free? So being rich doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be free. It just means you've got a lot of money, right? Free is the freedom of time, I guess, to do whatever you want to do, right? I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, uber crazy rich. One thing I do have is time, and I have the luxury of time to do whatever I want. And because I have that time, I have the freedom. Right? It's the freedom of movement, the freedom of time. And so a lot of people that I know who are incredibly wealthy, very rich, but they've got no time, they're not free. There are people that I know in corporate industries that make serious money. We're talking 6 figures per annum. They're not free, right? It's still a job. They're still told what time to go for their lunch break and what time they've got to come in, and they have to abide by a certain dress code, etc. So that's not freedom. I think having the freedom of time, that is freedom, right? And so that's what we've got to chase for, because the one thing that we don't have a lot of in this world and in this life is time, right? So I think when you have time, you have freedom, not money. And then I met Mo there, and he was the one that done my skin fade a few years back. And then I was like, wow, this is a clean skin fade. But what was important about him is that he took his time. It was like the detail and exactly what I wanted and how I wanted it. And then the whole experience as well, because he was like, cool, I'm gonna sort your face out. But you don't need to sort my face out, my face is good, you know? But he said, no, I'm gonna sort your face out, yeah? And then, you know, the whole experience and everything was great. And then so like, pleased for him, all these years later, he's managed to obviously save his money and not only look after his family, but also now start his own business. And so, yeah, dream fades. Proud of him, man. That's the goal, isn't it? You wanna, if you're working for like a company like that, like a barber's or a hairdresser or something, it would be good to have your own one. Or if you're in the beauty industry, to have your own one. Just like a lawyer would want their own practice one day. Same sort of thing. And so I'm proud of him, man. He's done well. And so we'll see him, a little bit later today.
I remember you made me so aware of barbers, but that time in the UK, I think when you said your hair started.
Yeah.
It's
just like falling out.
And I was just aware of, so then I went to my barber and at the time, and I looked and they weren't washing anything.
You see.
And I was like, no, I know where this leads to. I'm leaving.
I've seen this before. I know what happens. So it's a big thing. It's a really big thing. And it was actually Latvia that taught me about hygiene when it comes to this type of stuff. Because we never pay attention to it.
Yeah.
We just go from one man to the next man, to the next man, to the next man. And then I was just wondering why my hair was just falling out. Why is my hair falling out? Yeah. And my hair grew fast, but it just kept on falling out. And then when I came to Latvia, at the time, my ex said, listen, we're gonna go get your scalp checked out. I said, scalp? I said, okay, cool. Literally sat there and the lady put me in a machine. Within like 5 seconds, she was like, oh, you got a scalp infection. I said, what? What do you mean a scalp infection? And then she said to me, are you from the UK? So I said, yes. I said, you're probably gonna understand that from when I talk more to you. And then she says, okay, this is common. There's a lot of men that come from the UK have scalp infections.
Jeez.
So I was like, why? And she goes, because your barbers are unhygienic. Barbers are unhygienic. And so I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, they just cut hair and they go to the next person. And it makes you think that, have you ever seen them clean? They just spray and then
literally
crack on. They don't actually clean.
Some of them don't even spray.
And so I was just thinking to myself, nah, man. And then so, then obviously in Latvia, to get my hair done there versus UK, here's the difference now, you've got to look at this. In the UK, I'm not sure what it is now, but probably not going to be far off. But back then, you can get a haircut, about £7, £10, £8. That was the norm for a haircut. In Latvia, I pay like €40. Yeah, so there is a vast difference for the exact same haircut there. But now, if you were to ask me, in terms of hygiene, would I prefer £8 and no hygiene, and €40 and hygiene? I'm picking €40 every time. And it was just better because the environment was clean. It was clean, the way they lay things out, the way they do things. And so a couple of the barbers that I use, like shout out to Yuris, Basha, great guys, man, great guys. And so they always look after me. Hey, bro. How are you? Good. Hi, brother. How are you, man? Yeah?
How are you, man?
All good, man. All good. All good. Well, we need to wash my hair first.
You want bread,
then,
huh? You want bread
Yeah, let's do it. Yalla, let's do it. Same. What do you think?
Black?
Black, huh?
You don't want pink?
Same. Let them, they have to have the meeting.
Okay.
They'll have the meeting, they'll sit, do the thing.
Six here.
Huh?
Okay, give me a mic.
Yeah. Alright guys, look, come on. Go upstairs, go have a look upstairs. Dream Fade. A good friend of mine, Mo, he set up his own barbershop here in Dubai in JVC. So if you're around in Dubai and definitely in JVC or in the new JVT, then come along. They will look after you, they always look after me, and so I'm here every week with a new hairstyle. And so yeah, man, and so we just come here now, we're just gonna do a little bit of work. We've had some great food, catch up. I say a bit of work, I'm on the PlayStation, but I'm working as well, and he's working as well, and so we're just getting some bits done, making sure that trades are running in our favor. If there's any potential setups that we need to keep an eye on, put some alerts, alarms, the usual stuff. And then yeah, other than that, yeah, man, just cheers, man. On to the next. Oh, that's hot. I picked this up like a hero and put it back down again. But yeah, after we're going to go see Leanne at Nas House. And so Kai, not Leanne, Kai. Sorry, Lee. Kai. She's going to kill me. Why do you keep saying Leanne? But yeah, going to go see Kai, catch up with her for a little bit. So I get a few more bits done as well. You see the normal routine that you see of the lifestyle that I live is that we'll dot around from place to place, see people to people, and then obviously laptop's always there, so come quickly check anything that I need to do. So it's not always being on the screen like people assume, or they have these misconceptions that there's a million screens and you always got to be on the computer and you always got to be looking at trades and stuff. Nah, man. If you understand how to utilize limits, alerts, alarms, it can work in your favor, and then you can go about the rest of your life, your day, and then only when alerts and limits actually trigger, that's when you actually then go on. So a alert for USD CAD triggered, hence why I open up my laptop to double check things are what should be happening, and then from there I let Connor, who's with me, he knows he'll just keep an eye on it while I play PlayStation, and then that's it really. So you'll all see the routine of me being around, and that is me having that, I guess, work-life balance of doing what I need to do in terms of my life, but then my work getting what I need to get done in terms of this as well, because there's a million things that you guys don't see in terms of how we formulate our reports, how we find the specific stocks, how we find the investments, which things are ready to rock and roll now, which things are a little bit later, and then of course there's the whole PFX team that you don't come closer. Yeah, it's the whole PFX team that you don't actually see in the background. Of course, on this trip, you're seeing some of them now, but there's a ton more. So we are constantly in communication with Andrew. We're constantly in communication with Anaya, with Dev, with Anton, and so there's a lot of members outside that you don't see. So yeah, it's wrapping up a few meetings. I think Connor had a meeting with Mirage earlier as well, and so yeah, just usual stuff, guys. It's just having the work, but having that balance of still doing what you want to do at the same time. And I guess that's what this lifestyle gives you that flexibility of time. So we're currently at Nas House, and we're just going to touch base with Kai, say hi, do a little bit of filming, etc., usual stuff. And so yeah, welcome to Nas House.
I don't even know what the message was about, but yeah, I saw you guys having your pink drink.
Yeah, if only they told me beforehand, it would have been so much better.
What?
He was having a field time when he saw the pink drink come up.
Brilliant. And the worst thing is the bartender, they know what they're giving you. So when he started making, and the thing is, he started making my drink. I know the glass. Yeah, I started making Wes's drink, see the glass. Then I see the third glass come. I know what's gonna come. Now I was waiting for the color. It's gonna be something like orange, pink, Yeah, so I'm waiting for that colour, and then once I see that pink come, like, hi Ghana.
I mean, did it taste good at least?
It tasted good. Oh, it's nice and it was sweet.
All women's drinks are sweet, so they're good. Yeah, anyway, Lee, show them around. Yeah, show them around, guys. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna just do little bits and pieces.
Yeah, cool.
You guys crack on, man.
It is a bit hot out here, and we're not going to be outside for long. But which way did you come in? This
We
way?
came in from there.
Perfect. So let's go back to the beginning, actually.
They're different countries.
They are different countries. So, as you can see, there's 6 villas here, and they are all different villas named by different parts of the world. So this is Africa, of course, a continent. This is Americas. And then you've got Blue Zone, you've got Sangha, and then the last 2 at the end are Asia and Europe. So this whole complex is owned by, or run by, Nas House. So I don't know if you've ever come across Nas Daily on Insta. Huge
On Instagram, yeah.
influencer, massive storyteller. This is a community and boutique hotel concept that they've launched here in the UAE. So Sangha, where you just saw me working away, is like a community space that members can come and rent, or people can just come and do like a day. So people like, I guess, do co-working and hopping from different locations and stuff like that. That's what that's used for.
Wow.
Cafe inside, podcast recording space. What else is there? Gym, cat room.
Is it all generally the same like type of vibe inside there?
Pretty much. So first
Dash,
time
busy, my head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie, my cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up.
So I say, man, like, never 3 of them, man. Never 3 of them, please.
You also got to remember, guys, yeah,
Huh?
that him and his missus, they're both entrepreneurial business people. They got their own companies, and you understand. So it's not easy. Yeah?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people, yeah, think about now in my position with my ex, yeah, where you didn't have the stresses or the pressures of a job or a business, yeah, and you had help, yeah. So it's a lot more easier to raise children, yeah. Whereas when you've got businesses and you've got other multiple things and then multiple kids, bro, it's not easy, man. It's not easy.
It's mad. But also, it's just that time at the moment, man. Because we're both like building stuff. It'll be different if, like, if I just, after I sold my company, if I just stayed there, probably would have been different. I would have just been sat there, like, you know, whatever.
And how old are they?
9, 6, and 2. Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a nice like age range, but if you would have stayed, yeah, but you'd be bored.
Yeah, I know. But I'd have time for the kids. But yeah, I definitely would be bored.
How do you prioritize your kids, their activities, yeah, versus what you got to do?
Most of the time, actually, we'll work quite late. So because you got to spend time with them in the day, or you have to, in a way, you have to prioritize them not kicking off.
Right.
So you have to keep them entertained a little bit. So, you know, you just have to be honest, we're not at an office, innit? We're at home and like whatnot. So like,
But why do you think kids? I can't explain this because I don't have 2 kids yet. Yeah. But why do having more than one child? Why do they act reckless together versus when they're not? Is it because they just want to play?
Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing it.
do you know what I think it is, yeah? If you keep getting them in, you keep a double. So you have to keep repeating getting it in. Yeah. So you see you got the first one in, he got a double and the next one, double and the next one, then he got nothing. And so now he's not got a double. That one went in. So, yeah. Nice. He's got a nice swing, man.
You've got a nice swing.
It's a good swing.
That's a cricketer's swing.
Oh. Alright, went in the end. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Happy Gilmore.
Nah. Went off to the left. Ended badly, mate, but well.
Oh my. Okay, maybe not when I'm here. When I'm here, I've got Kai, I've got Leanne, yeah, who obviously works wonders, and I can get content done. And there's like-minded individuals. We have conversations. We record podcasts here, bro. Outside of UAE, yeah, it's a myth. Content is so hard to do because people are just not on your wavelength.
Yeah.
It's not on your wavelength. And it's like society also doesn't allow them to do it. Yeah. Here, like you just have a good time. Yeah. As well as you film your content, etc., etc. So having you guys here is also a blessing because this long form content and this is something that we've needed to do for such a long time. And the amount, remember, we can make like what we do in one day is basically one episode. People do a whole trip and make it into one video. The amount we do in one day is basically one video. So, because the amount we do, yeah, it's crazy. The people that we meet, the great conversations that we have, yeah, and this is real because you know what it's like, bro. On YouTube, everyone their YouTube videos are fabricated, yeah. It's obviously to showcase all of this, all that kind of stuff, yeah. 5 a.m. wake up and mantras and Lamborghinis after, what kind of stuff, yeah, bro. This is real, yeah, and that's what we wanted to do, something different, showcase the reality of actual having this lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Because I've lived like this for a long time. Like, Neil knows, me and Neil go way back, yeah? When Neil first came in Bonington, mate, yeah? Bonington, and so to then have it be in an industry full of these scammers and frauds, how do you separate yourself from them, right? But not, he asked me that at the end of the podcast. He goes, what does it feel like? I feel like I'm always firefighting, yeah? But we can't seem to get any headwind, yeah, because of what's happening there. That's why in 2025, I had to sit down and think, we've got to do something different. And Zoheb, one of my friends here in real estate, he's been telling me for years, bro, you've got to change your content. You just got to stop thinking about what other people think, yeah? If you want to throw money, throw the damn thing. Just do it, yeah? Because you live this lifestyle. You will attract people because they will see the reality. Because it's not just one video. This is week in, week out your life, yeah? And then I just had to change everything in 2025, building a whole new team and really change a lot of the ethos of what we wanted to believe in and not worry about certain things that maybe people may perceive as wrong or showboating or anything like that, but that's my industry. You can't join something to earn money and not see what you're potentially going to get. Yeah? I can't tell you, oi, come in, get involved in trading, yeah? But you're going to drive a Nissan Micra. It's not appealing. And plus, that's not how I live. So why would I showcase something that I don't actually live like? Right? So there's a bunch of all of this stuff, and that to change a whole mindset shift as well. That I got to start allowing more of my life to kind of come. So I think even what happened with my ex as well, maybe this was a blessing in disguise at the right time.
Yeah.
You know?
But all that stuff though as well, sometimes, like, to be honest, like, you know, like sports cars and stuff like that. It's like, bro, man, people with money know that it's a rental.
Oh.
Like, that's why like that's why I asked as well, isn't it? Like, you know, like everyone comes across like a fraud.